This picture I'm drawing, it's clearly a bull's head. It's also the first letter in the ancient Hebrew script. It's called an aleph. It would evolve from this pictograph to this symbol. A slight rotation shows that the symbol still maintains the imagery of the bull's head. If you keep rotating, you'll realize that the Hebrew aleph is where we get the English letter A. So the Greek letter alpha that we inherited as the letter A was originally a pictograph of a bull's head, the Hebrew aleph. And this is where you should be having a Kaiser Sose moment. From the most ancient of days to today, the human mind has associated the figure of the bull with strength, power, vitality, virality. But that's not the kicker. You see, the way Hebrew works is every word has a root comprised of 2 or 3 letters that denote a distinct sound. This is where it gets deep. The root of the letter aleph is L or al, depending on which dialect is applied. The all-L pronunciation is essentially a distinction without a difference. Tomato, tomato. If you think about it, that's an absolute mind blower. Think Beelzebub, a name that many people use today for Satan, the devil. Now consider the pronunciation Baalzebub. Beelzebub and Baalzebub are synonymous. Those familiar with biblical stories will instantly recognize Baal as the notorious figure, notorious as the chief rival to the Israelite god Yahweh. You might also recognize that the title El is frequently used in the Old Testament, often translated as the general terms for God or Lord. You might also recognize the phoneme Al as the root of Allah, the general term for God in Arabic, a Semitic language closely related to Hebrew.
We'll start with the first word.
Lashon.
Tongue?
Yes.
Yom.
A day.
Yes.
Dam.
Blood.
Yes. How do you say it?
Dam.
Right.
Nahr.
So not river.
No.
Yeah.
River.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
Nahar in Hebrew is a river.
That's funny.
So how is it that the all phonemes came to operate as the root sounds in the name for Satan, as well as the God of Muslim and Hebrew scriptures? Let me explain. The word El, or all, has 2 components. The aleph, as I've already explained, denoted brute power and was associated with being a leader, a boss. The Hebrew lamed, or letter L, is represented by a shepherd's staff, symbolizing the authority of one in power to lead, to teach. Words in Semitic languages have multiple layers of meaning. As a result, the word El or all could be used to signify any being, human or otherwise, that had power and authority. This ancient symbolism is so firmly established in the modern mind, you don't even realize that the royal crown and scepter are little more than representations of a bull's horns and a shepherd's staff. So what is El? It's the name of a god, many gods. It's a general term for any gods. El is a lord, like a lord of a manor or a landlord. It's a term that could be used for a king, a baron, or an aristocrat, but also for a lowly laborer from a backwoods country town, as long as he's able to speak a powerful message with authority. Now you know what Jesus meant when he said, "You are all Elohim, sons of the Most High."